Standing in a Hobart CBD botlow, this man comes across like any other customer. What looks like an amicable exchange quickly takes a turn.
I saw him take the Smirnoff Ice and put inside his jacket.
The group is facing several charges, including robbery, stealing and bail offences. The 4 teens will face the Hobart Youth Court in July, while the 11-year-old will be dealt with under the Youth Justice Act. Bec Gaitaneris, 7 Tasmania News. A horrifying find at the Hobart rivulet. The body of a woman in her 30s found in the water yesterday.
A swag that was located in the water itself. We believe that may have belonged to the deceased female, in addition to some other personal belongings.
Her movements in the hours leading to her death forming a crucial piece of the puzzle. Authorities say she was last seen around 5 p.m. Thursday. Authorities are calling for any persons in the vicinity of Mull and Warnton Street yesterday to come forward with information as they continue to piece together just how this tragedy unfolded. A vacant car park this morning. Overnight, it was a scene of a deadly brawl. A man stabbed to death.
Unfortunately, a 20-year-old male was pronounced deceased on arrival at the Royal Hobart Hospital.
Police believe this was a targeted attack and may have been sparked by another altercation in town a few weeks ago, involving a person from each group. A grim start to bushfire season. Ferocious flames tearing through Glenlight's bushland in Hobart's northern suburbs this afternoon.
I went down the road, came back and she's out of control. My mate's actually stuck down in the fire at the moment, so hopefully he's all right.
The TFS believing the fire started in vegetation on Molesworth Road. When did you notice that smoke and flames?
Oh, about 12:30, just smoke. Yeah, heard one of the fire tender sirens going.
Over 400 search and rescue operations across inland and open waters were carried out across the 2024 and 25 period, and authorities are expecting a similar number over the summer season, warning it typically peaks over Christmas and the New Year. A routine search warrant which could have ended in tragedy. A gunshot allegedly fired towards police in Collinsvale, striking an unmarked car.
This incident could have had tragic consequences. And we're extremely fortunate that none of our staff or anyone else was physically harmed.
This police run-in is the latest in a series of violent attacks across Hobart in recent days. It follows the deadly Salamanca stabbing of a 20-year-old man, which left another in hospital. Almost 3 years since being released from prison, convicted murderer Sue Neal-Fraser is still fighting for her voice to be heard, challenging a condition of her parole that prevents the now 71-year-old from speaking to the media. Susan Neal-Fraser didn't appear in court for today's directions hearing, but is expected to be here when the matter returns in September. Reflecting on a rampage that claimed 15 lives. Almost a week later, Tasmanians standing in solidarity and support, a vigil for those lost at Bondi. As support grows for the Jewish community, so too do the tributes and flowers outside synagogues across Tasmania and the world. Crews made the most of today's eased winds and cooler temperatures, with several aircraft water bombs taking to the skies to join in the fight.
Reporter Bec Gaitaneris is at the scene on Hobart's eastern shore, and Bec, a crime scene has been set up.
That's right, Kim. The situation is evolving. At this stage, 7 News understands police were carrying out a welfare check around 2 p.m. at the private property when they discovered the woman's body. Detectives remain at the scene now and could be here for several hours investigating and combing through the property. Now, Kim, police a short time ago took the 33-year-old into custody, but there are still calls for any more information from the public to come forward and contact Crime Stoppers.
Thanks very much there, Bec.